So let's sell some Stellar Lumen XLM and buy some Ethereum. Now, what is the best way to perform this swap? One website that I usually start with in order to find the place to swap my coins is called swapspace.co. I'm not going to swap anything on this particular website, but I just want to check what are my options if I want to perform a swap between the two coins. So I'm gonna search for XLM, and I have 320 XLM coins, so I expect to get around 0.025 Ethereum. So let's see what offers does the swap space give to me. As you can see, there are a number of options, and that's because I'm swapping into Ethereum, and Ethereum is pretty well established, so it's on every single exchange. So the other thing that I can also see is that different places where I can do the swap offer different rates. Now I can check the actual rate, whether that's really what they offer here. So I'm going to search for Change Hero. And now I am on changehero.io website. So I'm just going to check again how many Ethereum coins will I be able to get for XLM. I have 320 XLM coins. It is above 226, which is the minimum to exchange. So I don't want USDT, I want Ethereum. So I'm going to search for Ethereum, ERC20, and it gives me 0.235. Now on SwapSpace, it told me that this is the fixed rate, 0.025. So I can click on fixed rate just to see if I'm going to get anything better. And yes, I'm getting 0.025. Well, that seems to be better than the floating rate, which doesn't happen very often. So I'm going to try and see what happens if I can exchange here. I never exchanged on Change Hero before, so hopefully this is going to work. So I need to send 320 XLM, and I'm promised to get 0.025223069 Ethereum coins. Recipient ETH wallet. So I'm going to enter my address there. I can also enter my refund XLM wallet address, just in case something goes wrong, which is basically the same address that I'm sending it from. Now I need to check that I agree that I have not provided memo or tag. I know that this is my wallet address. It is not an exchange address, so I don't need a memo, so I can agree to that. And now I can click next. Confirm transaction. I'm going to be sending 320 XLM. I'm going to get the fixed rate, which I'm happy with. Refund address that I provided, expected change rate, and so on. I accept these terms of use, so I can confirm the transaction. Okay, so now I have been provided with address and a memo where I need to send my XLM tokens. So I'm going to send those from my Lobster. I'm going to click send, new payment, Stellar or Federation address. So I'm going to send to this address. Now in this case, because I'm dealing with a swap website, I have to include my memo. Now the amount is 320 XLM. I always need to leave a little bit in the account. So memo message, go back to Change Hero. This is my memo. I need to copy that and can enter that here. So now I can send my 320 XLM. and it's being sent now. Okay, it takes a little while, but now it's gone through. So I can close this dialog box and I can see that my balance of XLM has dropped down. So that was sent. Now let's see on the other side. So on the other side, it says confirming transaction. So obviously they have received it. So now when they get enough of confirmations, they're going to exchange. And as I can see here, this box is ticked. So they have already exchanged. So now they're sending Ethereum to my Ethereum wallet address. This may take a few minutes. And there it goes. Your transaction is completed. Wow, that was quick. And I can agree with that. This was quicker than I expected. This is the first time I use this Change Hero, so it seems that I have gotten my 0.025 Ethereum, which is more than anybody else offered, even if I used floating exchanges. Normally floating exchange rate is better than fixed, but for some reason Change Hero wanted my business and they were willing to offer a little more, so they got it. As you can see, other websites, Fixed Float, Simple Swap, Binance, Change Hero again, that's the floating one, Change Now, Changely, and so on. So there's a whole bunch of places where I could have done the exchange, and it worked for me that the best rate was with Change Hero, so I took that offer. Now, one thing that you also need to notice, I haven't clicked here exchange because I wasn't really willing to exchange on a SwapSpace website. What I did, I actually searched for Change Hero website and then I went directly and exchanged on that particular website. So I just need to check what's going on with my Ethereum wallet just to see if I have it received there. So it appears that everything is fine. I got around $44 in Ethereum. The price of Ethereum has gone down recently, so I'm okay with this. It appears I paid about $2 in transaction fees, which is, I would say, acceptable considering that this is ERC20 type of transaction. Okay, so that was all. The swap is complete.